If you're a foreign national looking to buy a home in the UK, you've probably heard this before. You need at least 25% deposit, or you won't get approved if you've been in the UK for less than 3 years. But is that really the case? Or are you just being told outdated or misleading information? I've helped so many clients who were previously told that they need a massive deposit, only to find out that they actually had far better options available. The reality, your deposit depends on a lot more than your visa. It's all about knowing the right lenders, understanding how your financial profile fits their criteria, and making sure that we present your case in the right way. Take one of my recent clients, for example. They moved into the UK in 2022 on a work visa. They were eager to buy their home in just 18 months. Unfortunately, when they spoke to different brokers, each one of them told them the same thing. You won't get a 90% loan to value mortgage before 3 years in the UK. And of course, the idea of him coming up with 25% deposit felt impossible, understandably. Feeling stuck, they weren't sure where to turn until their brother sent them one of our TikTok videos. Of course, skeptical but hopeful, he reached out. And of course, he was looking for a different answer. After securing their mortgage, they shared, Ripley made everything easy to understand. He walked me through each step, answered all my questions, and gave me clear guidance on my mortgage options. After reviewing their situation and finding the right lender, they secured a mortgage with a much lower deposit than expected. As they put it, Ripley negotiated with lenders and got me the best possible deal. I didn't have to wait 3 years or put down a massive deposit. Today, I'm in my new home, and it's all thanks to first-time finance. Now, their story is proof that the right advice can make all the difference. Many foreign nationals assume they need a huge deposit, but that's rarely the case. With the right mortgage advisor, the right lender, and the right approach, you can secure a mortgage with a deposit that works for you. So how much deposit do you actually need as a foreign national? Now, let's break it down together now. Now, when it comes to how much deposit you actually need, it depends on a few key factors. Your visa type, credit history, which lender you go to. Some lenders, of course, are more flexible than others, and the requirements can vary widely. So here's a general guide to help you understand what to expect. Most lenders in the market have a 25% deposit minimum. But the truth of the matter is, we don't need to use those lenders. There are plenty of others we can go to. For most visa holders, including skilled worker, health and social care, graduate, dependent, global talent visa, there are lenders who only require a 5 to 10% deposit. But your visa type isn't the only thing that determines how much deposit you'll need. Lenders, of course, look at a range of factors to assess how financially secure you are and whether you'd be a good fit to get a mortgage currently. So the stronger your financial profile, the better the chances of securing a mortgage with a lower deposit. So what are the factors that lenders actually consider when they're looking at how much deposit you'll need? Now, firstly, they look at how long you've been in the UK. So if you've lived here for a while, you may have more mortgage options. Some lenders prefer applicants who have been in the UK for at least, let's say, 1 to 2 years. They're not looking for that 3-year plus. Normally, it's that 1 to 2 year mark. They also look at your UK credit history. A strong credit score can help you secure a mortgage with a lower deposit, whilst a faulty credit history may mean a higher deposit requirement. But realistically, that would only normally require 10 to 15%, but it sometimes can be more. Now, your income and job stability matter too. So a steady job with minimum contracted hours reassures lenders and can improve your chances of securing a mortgage with a lower deposit. If you were self-employed, for example, lenders would always want additional security, so they're often requiring at least 2 years tax records for that. If you're on a 0 hours contract, again, most lenders are going to want 12 months history. Now, choosing the right lender is also extremely important. Not all lenders have the same rules for foreign nationals. Some offer more flexible and others are a lot harsher. Now, working with a specialist mortgage advisor like us, who understands these differences, can help you to find the best lender, secure a competitive deposit requirement, and avoid unnecessary hurdles, which there are lots of. But even if you don't meet all of the criteria perfectly, there are still ways to improve your chances of securing a mortgage with a smaller deposit. Lenders look at more than just your visa or credit score. They want to see that you're financially stable and responsible. So taking a few extra steps and planning ahead can put you in a much stronger position. So here are a few key ways to strengthen your application and potentially secure a mortgage with a lower deposit. So one important factor is your UK credit score. So opening a UK bank account, registering on the electoral roll, if you're eligible, of course, and using credit responsibly can strengthen your credit profile. Now, you can actually check out a video I made with Chidera Peters on this, on the top mistakes that people make with credit, and we'll link it in the bio below. It's really helpful. Both myself and Chidera add in some valuable points. Again, I think it's worth mentioning that choosing the right lender here makes a massive difference. So some lenders have products that are more specialist for foreign nationals, and working with the right broker or mortgage advisor makes all the difference. Now, next, I'd say saving a larger deposit can improve your mortgage rate as well. So if you were to use a 5% deposit, the interest rates are a lot higher versus using a 10% deposit, they can be a lot lower. Now, I can't tell you how many people I've spoken to who were ready to give up because they didn't have a 25% deposit or they hadn't lived in the UK for 3 years. Now, at First Time Finance, we've actually helped over 400 plus homeowners secure mortgages with a 99% approval rate from application to mortgage offer and over £126 million in mortgages secured. Many of our clients initially believed that they needed a much bigger deposit, especially due to their visa status, than they actually did. And when we go through the options and we analyze everything, we realize there are more options available than they could have ever expected. So if you're thinking about buying a home in the UK, but you're not sure where you stand with your deposit, of course, you're not alone. And your chances are your options are likely better than you think. So if you've got questions about how much deposit you need based on your visa or situation, pop them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you and help however I can. I just want you to know that you're closer to owning a home than you might think. Let's figure it out together.